Hi there everyone. Now before we get into the video for the card of the week, I did want to quickly mention X-Burst, which is going to be a convention specifically made for Final Fantasy TCG, and it's going to be held on October the 21st, and with any luck I'm going to be there, so if anybody wants to come and say hi or anything, then you can definitely come and find me there. I'll leave a link in the description box below to the Facebook page for it, so you guys can check it out for yourself. So hopefully you guys can enjoy that, but right now we're just going to get straight on with the card of the week. So this week we're going to be talking about Minerva from Opus 3. Now Minerva is a pretty hefty looking lady, and she's 10k power for 7 CP and any colour because she's light, and she has the ability at the beginning of your main phase choose one of the following effects. Draw a card, all of your guys get plus 3000 power till the end of turn, or all your opponent's guys lose their abilities till the end of the turn. Now, those abilities are all crazy good, like crazy. Having so many options on the board makes for an extremely powerful board presence. And as long as you're able to keep her alive for at least a turn, then her value outweighs her cost. Like, she's very, very expensive, but she's very, very poignant. She can turn the game around instantly, or if you're already winning, she just makes it so it's even easier for you to win. And her massive 10k power obviously is nothing to shake a stick at. She can be a blockade, she can be a force to be reckoned with offensively, but the key thing with Minerva is those three abilities. So we're just going to go over why. So Minerva is pretty game changing, but only if you can keep her alive. She's particularly vulnerable to cheap removal such as like Famfrit, Leviathan or Dorgan, as well as many, many others. The best ways of keeping her alive and therefore getting the most out of those lovely effects is going to be, either running ways of preventing that kind of death like Titan, White Tiger, Lassie, Aerith, either Opus 1 or Opus 3. There are other cards that can do it as well, but those are the ones I wanted to mention. Or you could generate so much card advantage that it doesn't really matter whether she dies or not. Now, I've seen quite a lot of mono water deck lists, not unlike my one that I posted not too long ago, which again I'll leave in the description box below, that runs a single copy of Minerva, because the 3k power that she can grant can totally win you the game, because you just have such a large number of forwards. It's so overwhelming for your opponent, they just can't deal with it. As I've already said, the fact that she has so many different options is crazy. Like, even if you have no other guys out, you could just draw a card at the beginning of your turn. If your opponent has anything that's problematic that's in the way, like you want to get rid of the fact that Vincent can't die, you can use Minerva to get rid of that. It's just, there's so many different things that she can do, it's unbelievable. Now, if I were to run Minerva, I'd probably only run one copy of her, but there is no reason why you couldn't run more than one. I mean, you know, she is very, very costly, but the idea that you could run her at 2 means that if one dies, it's not all doom and gloom, and you really, really want to get that Minerva off, you could play a second one. But with her being a light card, I wouldn't want to run loads of copies of her or any other light card, because they obviously get cloggy in your hand, and you don't want to end up in situations where you draw Minerva too early and you can't do anything with it. I've seen a lot of people playing 2 copies of Zidane and a single copy of Minerva, because Zidane can kind of pull up the vanguard, as it were, and be a great front runner, and doesn't interrupt your momentum because he replaces himself by drawing a card, or you can make it so your opponent can discard a card, etc, etc. So he makes a really good front runner for Minerva. Just if you're going to run multiple copies of light cards, be very, very cautious of the fact that they don't end up stuck in your hand, especially if they don't have S abilities or you don't have any other ways of discarding them. So that's it for this card of the week video. I hope you've enjoyed it. As I said before, I shall leave a link in the description box about X-Burst and the convention and all the stuff that we're going to be talking about there, and hopefully I'll get to see some of you guys over in October. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and you know, we're doing very well. Like the channel's been doing great, as you know, it has been for a little while. It's been picking up more and more steam, and I'm very thankful to you guys for that. So just keep on watching, and thank you again. So I'll speak to you guys later.